Hello, my name is Beryllium7 and I am here to teach you about strings in C++. Now, strings are basically just another kind of variable, but they are extremely useful, I have found. Now, we already have a couple of variables in C++. These are the ones that I've taught you about, but now I'm going to teach you about another one, string. Now, you know about character and how it can only hold one single character. Well, with strings, you can hold multiple characters. Now, this can be actually very useful because, let's say you have a string, you will be able to allow the user to type in more than just one character. So instead of y/in, you can allow the character to type in yes or no. Well, for strings, what we need to start doing is, if we're going to be using any strings whatsoever in our program, we're going to be typing include string, just like we typed in include iostream, but this time it's include string. Now, you're pretty much an advanced enough programmer, if you've seen all of my videos, to understand what be able to grasp what I'm talking about. When I say iostream is it's basically think of it as very difficult to explain. Let me put it this way. Right now, we're programming in one file, and hidden deep in C++, there are many files that contain their own functions and things like that. Now, basically, string and iostream are files hidden deep in C++ that contain functions that we need to make our program. So include basically just says include these files. So we can also say cmath, another very useful one, allows you to do fun mathematical stuff. But that's not really important right now. Right now, all you need to do is say include string. Now, let's make a new string called myText, like so. Now, you remember with characters, if we want to make a character equal to something, we say char equals k or whatever, and we put two partial quotes around the character that we want it to make it equal to. It's not quite the same with string. For instance, if we want to make my string equal to hello, which strings are able to do, we will not put those partial quotes around it. We will put full out quotes, just like you'd put in system pause. Well, let's start having a little bit of fun with this string. I'm going to make a new variable. You know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm just going to say cout, and I will display what is your favorite movie? Question mark. Now, what is your favorite movie? I'm not going to put indel actually. Now, there is a little bit of a disadvantage with strings. This disadvantage is it can have a whole string of characters, hence the word string, but it cannot have spaces in it. That's just a string. Nor can it have backslashes or quotes, or else the compiler just gets darn confused. So, when we deal with strings, we are not going to be putting any spaces, backslashes, or quotes in it. Now, let's start by allowing the user to define myText, and then we will then display myText. Now, let's just try that out for now. Oh, of course we need to name it my. Why not? Hurry up, please. Okay, here we go. What is your favorite movie? Now, usually with char we just type one letter. But now, we can put Matrix. Why not? Because that's an awesome movie. Now, it displays the string in its full quality. Now, there's another little fun thing you can do with strings. I will show you that now. Instead of what is your favorite movie, we'll say what are your favorite two movies. Well, let's write out two, because that's grammar for you. Now, we can put this. my text X. I'm going to make a new string my text X, like so. And we'll also display that. X. There we go. Now let's try running this program. Okay. And here we go. What are your favorite 2 movies? Let's do something a little bit against the rules. Let's say Matrix and Matrix 2. That's breaking the rules, isn't it? We are not allowed to put any spaces in our string, but let's see what happens. Interesting. So you display these 2 variables separately, but it took out the space. Why is that? Well, because when you put a space, it automatically says, okay, that basically means enter, because the C++ is a little bit dumb that way, and it automatically fills this with the first word, then fills the second C in with the second word. Now this also can be very useful. Now I didn't tell you that you could also do that with char or int, putting spaces to skip to the next C in, but really with strings it's a lot better, because what you can do is you can have allow the user to type in a whole sentence, then you can have an algorithm to search through that sentence and see if it typed in a certain word, which I will not be showing you now, but this just makes things a lot easier. Now with strings, there are a lot of other fun things you can do, and I strongly suggest you looking them up. For instance, you can break the string apart by a certain symbol that you want it to break it apart by. You can, I don't know, flip it around. You can extract a certain character from that string. You can have all kinds of fun with strings, because they're just a really fun, easy thing, compatibility of C++. Now, apparently, I'm afraid I didn't show you everything that you need to know about strings. We're just going to have a quick thing here I need to show you. Now, remember, I just need to tell you that if you're doing this with char, you put just single quotes, but in string, that's right, you put full quotes. There. I'll just say there. I don't know. So just you have to remember that, because you can come up with some pretty nasty compiler errors if you don't put the if you just put single quotes around that. Also, a problem with equals signs in with strings is it thinks it wants to match this exactly. So if you type in matrix with capital M, it will skip over this if statement, because matrix with the capital M does not exactly equal matrix with the lowercase m. So it'll just skip this. To solve this, you're going to need to expand your if statement or put some more if statements or something like that. That is one disadvantage of string. Easily fixable, which I will leave you to. Well, that's basically all you need to know about strings. For now, you'll probably be wanting to look up some more fun things you can do with strings. Things and strings. But that's basically it. So be sure to subscribe to Beryllium 7. Live long and prosper, and thank you.